Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. It's Thursday, April 27th, 2023, and my name is Jennifer Cotton. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Midlothian, Texas, and that means I teach people how to make greeting cards, scrapbook pages, gift packaging, and more with stamps, ink, paper, and lots of cool tools. So welcome and hello. Thank you for being here, whether this is your first time seeing me ever or you're coming back. Thank you so much. I do Stampin' Up! As a full-time job, so I appreciate your support by watching my videos, clicking likes, commenting, subscribing, thumbs up, etc. So thank you very much for all of that support and welcome. So again, my name is Jennifer Cotton. I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator 21 years, and I do this as a job now. So first, let me say hi to some people. Sue was the first one here this morning. She says, from overcast Green Bay, Wisconsin, looking forward to getting my retreat in a box. Yes, I got them out early this time, which I know you know that, Sue, but it went out yesterday. And thank you for purchasing it. And hopefully you guys will love them when you receive them. But yeah, they went out yesterday, everyone who ordered those. So thank you guys very much. The next one will be in August, so watch out for that info. Good morning, Terry in Charlotte this morning. Jackie, good morning. Linda, Sunny Mansfield, yes. Vicki Stevens, good morning to you over on YouTube. I think Sue is on YouTube as well, yes. Cindy, good morning. Yay, made it to live. Lori, good morning. Thank you for liking and sharing the video. Ramona, good morning. Thanks for sharing. Hey, Ro. Dora, sorry. See, that's my eyesight. Dora, good morning. Marcia, hello in Texas. And Sandy from chilly Marshfield, Wisconsin. Here where I live in Texas, it's 57 degrees right now. I think we're getting up to 70. We had a lot of rain yesterday and we're having more rain tomorrow. Possible severe weather, but luckily they predicted it yesterday and then it missed us. So that's good. So anyway, that's the deal here in Midlothian, Texas. So as you guys come on, please say hello, make a comment, even on replay. You will be entered to win. My ruler was out of this little container and about to fall off the table. Anyway, you will be entered to win the 3 cards I'm going to make today using a brand new bundle. I've got it buried a little bit called Beautiful Balloons. So I'll tell you all about that in a little bit when I start stamping. But those, I'm going to make 3 cards with that, and you will have a chance to win those by just commenting on the video on both platforms, YouTube and Facebook. If you share the video, comment that you shared and you'll get entered again. Both of those things help me very much. Interacting on the video helps me with your likes and thumbs up. Likes, give a thumbs up next to the live chat over on YouTube. Any reactions on Facebook, and you can do all this on replay as well. And then, of course, on YouTube, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell as well. So on YouTube later today, I will add timestamps down below in the description. So you'll click see more on show more on the description. And you'll see lots of info with lots of links from me. But in addition, that later this afternoon, I will add the timestamps. So you'll be able to skip around. So if you're watching this on replay, today is April 27th. If you're watching replay, you will be able to see, we'll see those and skip around. So, and then I add a link up here to my tutorial store where I have so many cool past class tutorials that you can purchase from me as well. So, that will be going on with that. Okay, so next up, I do this, like I said, as a full-time job. So I offer lots of events that anyone can take from me. Anyone in the US, anyone in the world can get the tutorials per Stampin' Up! Rules. Anyone in the US can take my classes. So all of my events are going to include a PDF tutorial. We cut, die cut, punch, and emboss everything possible unless otherwise stated in the class description. You cut your own designer paper and kit components, and the again, you can purchase the tutorials only. Let me grab a pen. I need to write something down. Sorry. Okay. A thought crossed my mind. So every month I offer 4 events, always: card class, scrapbook class, Stamp a Stack, and sampler. They are all clubs you can join as well. So contact me for info on that. But those happen every single month. So in May, they are happening on May 11th. It's earlier than normal. So everything's moved up because I will be going on to Norway this month on a cruise. But May 11th is when the in-person event happens. And then on the following Monday, I will mail the to-go packets for all of these 4 classes: card, scrapbook, Stamp a Stack, sampler. So card and scrapbook are $15 each, or free with a $20 order. By the way, the links will be out by May 2nd. I actually have the link set up already. However, I just haven't posted them yet. I need to double check all my numbers and math and everything, or whatever. I just need to check them. However, let's see if this light is turned off. Sorry, I'm so close to the camera. Can't tell if it's turned off. Yeah, it just burned out. Okay, that's a side note. I'm going to unscrew this light bulb. One of my very special lights here. So that I don't look awful on camera. Anyway, that'll remind me to buy a new one. I don't know what I was saying, but May 11th in person, mailed on the following Monday. Anyone can take these in the US. You can get the tutorials later on in my tutorial store. Okay, so for card class, we make 4 cards for $15 free with a $20 order. Oh, links. I was talking about that. So the links will come out soon, but by May 2nd at the latest. Just make sure you're signed up for my email newsletter, which you can sign up for up here on Facebook or down here on YouTube in those descriptions. He's All That and Circle Sayings. So He's All That is a masculine stamp. So I'll make a couple of masculine that you could use during Father's Day next month. And then Circle Sayings is a brand new stamp set that has a new 2 3/8 inch circle punch. Super cute. And then scrapbook class, we make 3 12 by 12 pages for $15 free with a $20 order. And we'll make page 2 of the adorable birthday share a milkshake page. And then 2 more pages using, I'm not 100% sure yet, but it's going to be masculine. That way it can be Father's Day if needed. I think I know what I'm using, but I haven't designed it. And by the way, I can't design those classes until I can order on May 2nd because I'm going to use a couple of new things that we can't order yet. So it's like I'm waiting, but I can't design them to put out those sneak peeks yet. Okay, next up, I have designed sampler and Stamp a Stack classes. These are, Lori had a birth. Oh, wait. Kathleen, it's her birthday month. She says she's had a fabulous one, still celebrating until the end of the month. I love it. Let me go back on these comments real quick. Marcia, don't forget to hit the thumbs up next to live chat. Thank you, Marcia, for that reminder for everybody. Jean, thanks for sharing. Hey, Kathy. Let's see who's over here on my other thing. Charlotte, good morning. Denise, good morning. Thanks for sharing, Denise. Tracy in sunny Idaho, Karen in watching live and sharing. Thank you very much. Dora liked and shared. Thank you so much. I'm trying to see how far back I need to get. Sorry, Marcia. I just saw your comment. What did I miss? You were just saying. I don't know when. I think you made that comment a little while ago, so I apologize. Okay, Karen catching me live, yay, over on YouTube. Jean in North W. I don't remember which Wisconsin. I don't remember where you are. That's my bad memory, though. Karen, Carol in Connecticut. Stella, good morning. Kathy, good morning. Jean, thanks for sharing. Carmen, good morning. Good to see you. Kathy in dreary Minnesota. Kathleen in Florida. Nice. Darlin, also in Miami, sunny Miami, Florida. Thank you. She says, welcome back. We missed you. That's another thing about my trip. I'm going to miss 2 weeks this month, 2 Thursdays of lives. But I should be live next week on May 4th, and then I'm looking at the calendar, and May 11th. But I believe I will miss the 18th and the 25th this month in May. I'm already in May in my head because I'm ready to order my new stuff. I'm always on Stampin' Up time. Okay, good morning, Lori and Pat. Good morning. Just saw you in person, Pat, at retreat. And Stella and a lot of these people. But anyway, awesome. Sarah, thanks for sharing. Terry. Ooh, bingo. I don't know what's set yet. Terry, coming soon, coming very soon. Jill, good morning in Northeast Ohio. Awesome. Okay. So anyway, my next 2 classes I'm going to talk about. I do them every month. You can join the club. You'll save $2. You usually get a gift from me. Here's the gift we gave last month. These adorable magnetic clothespins. So you can use them for food. You can stick them on your fridge and clip notes to them, etc. And they're clipped to this gorgeous piece of cardstock that, of course, Karen and her sister Linda. I'm thinking Kim and Linda. Kim and Karen, her sister Kim, made. And anyway, you can take that off and put it on a greeting card or a scrapbook page or something. So that was the gift last month. We try every month to do a gift. We don't guarantee it in case my awesome helpers can't get it done. We have an idea for this month. So hopefully we'll be able to get that done. But anyway, club members of Stamp-A-Stack and Sampler get a gift. Usually it's, periodic whenever we have time. You save $2 on Sampler or Stamp-A-Stack, and you can cancel anytime. However, after 6 full months of consecutive months of being a club member, you get $25 in free merchandise of your choice. So it's win, 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 win. You can cancel anytime. So, I would join the club. So you need to join that club by May 7th, either one of them, and or RSVP once I get those links out by May 7th. So sampler, I did make my sampler at retreat. However, I'm going to order some new jute twine and replace this linen thread. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek. It's super cute and pretty. We're die cutting these words for you. It says fresh as a daisy. We're using the new daisy. What is it called? Cheerful Daisies bundle. It's really pretty. Remember, we cut, die cut, punch, and emboss everything we can. You will cut your designer paper and you will stamp and assemble if you're not here local at home. So we'll die cut those letters. We will, there's some flowers on here we're going to die cut. Some of them you'll stamp and then die cut, etc. So it's really pretty. You guys definitely should sign up for this one by May 7th. And then Stamp-A-Stack, I'm making 3 of the 4 cards today on this video, so you will see those. But in Stamp-A-Stack, you make 12 cards, 4 designs, 3 of each, for $30 for club members, $32 for non. And I got to write another note because I just had an alarm go off on my phone that had to stop. Sorry. I'm a hot mess since this retreat. I've been busy catching up, and then I have a short month next month, so I'm like trying to do everything ahead of time. And I had helpers. Karen, Shirley, and Landa have been here the last 2 days, and they're going to come back probably more this week, helping me get ready for BOGO. Like, I got a lot going on. Anyway, Stamp-A-Stack, beautiful balloons bundle, 12 cards, 4 designs, 3 of each. We cut, die cut, punch, and emboss. And it's only $30 for club members, $32 for non. So join that by May 7th, like I said. It's no lose. You can literally go back into PayPal and cancel anytime. Okay, paper shares are ready for you to register. Yes, you can only do paper share. You can only do ribbon share. You can do both. And you can add on the party so that you will get make and takes and a whole Facebook party along with it. So this is happening. I recommend you register by May 1st so that I can, by the way, I have a printout somewhere with all this info. But I recommend you register by May 1st so that I can do the first initial order on May 2nd when the catalog goes live to avoid back orders. But I'm walking around the room because I'm looking for my flyer, which I don't know where I put it. I have a printout describing the shares and the color refresh party for me to remember all the details. And I do remember taking it off of this table yesterday. And now I don't know where I put it. I can probably just pull it up on my computer. Okay. Where's your info? There we go. Okay, so back to what I was saying. You can do, get back over here to StreamYard. You can get paper only, which is a sampling of every new paper and every new specialty paper in the new catalog. We're not including old specialties. You're only getting the new stuff. 6 by 12. We think 12 inches is better to work with than 6 inches because you cut up the designs. And unless it comes in 6 by 6, of course. And yeah, you get at least one of every single new designer paper and specialty paper. So it's already a great deal just to do the share because, you know, it'd be like $200 or $300 to buy full packs of all of them. Then you can do the ribbon. We give you 2.5 yards of each new ribbon, not including twines and threads because those are too difficult to split up. And we have bonus gifts for each share. So let me look at my document here that I'm supposed to have printed, but it's fine. Let me go down to these fun facts. 12 new designer papers, 7 new specialties, total of 72 6 by 12, 45 6 by 6, 117 sheets of paper, 12 make and takes if you add on the party with the, am I frozen? Why am I frozen? Maybe because I'm looking at this document. Let me hit print. Okay. I'm going to print it. Okay. 12 make and takes if you add on the party, plus the Facebook party, plus a chance to win prizes, plus a bonus gift with the party. The party is only $20 extra. Alejandra Gomez and I, Jennifer Cotton, designed these make and takes and do the party for you. She's one of my team members, so we partner up on that. I'm going to grab this printout. And it's just a lot of fun. But either way, even if you just want all the paper, sign up. So we're saying May 1st. However, you technically have until May 15th, I believe. RSVP by, yeah, May 15th is the deadline. Okay. Make sure you're on my email list at 3 p.m. today. An email will go out at 1 p.m. today, 1 p.m. Central. An email will go out with the links to everything I'm talking about that have the links that have been set up will be in there. Okay. Then Alejandra and I are also doing the color refresh party. And this is an additional class with an additional party with additional make and takes. And we're using all the new core colors, not the end colors, but the core colors that just came back or were announced. You are doing 10 make and takes. Let me look at my flyer for this one. See, I have all this info for these. That's the paper share party. This is the color refresh. 10 make and takes. You're getting, I don't have the dollar amount here, but a bunch of dollars in products, some new designer paper, some new herringbone ribbon, tinsel gems, core color cardstock, PDF tutorials, video instructions. Both of these events include video instructions for all of the projects. Facebook party, 10 make and takes. We're using layering leaves, stamp set, and Darling Details bundle on both events. So you do not have to buy like 4 sets of stamps or bundles. You just get the 2 and you'll be set for both events. RSVP by May 15th. However, we recommend the other date. And then the parties are on June 10th. Okay, so any questions, let me know. We really, really, really are excited about these. They're always a lot of fun, and everybody, hopefully, I think everybody loves the make and takes. And you get to hear from 2 of us instead of just only me. Okay. Hey guys, thanks for sharing. Thank you, Diana. Let me see who's over here. Cindy, thanks for sharing. Valley Chick, good morning. Marcia, explain the Facebook party. So basically, there is a Facebook group we set up. It's a private group. Only if you sign up for the party, you can join. By the way, we do have a online only version where you can get the tutorials and stuff without purchasing the paper. But anyway, on June 10th, we will post our videos, pre-recorded or live. They will live there forever, so you can go back and rewatch them. You don't have to be there June 10th. We have interactions on there. You can mix and mingle and interact with the other participants. We literally make Alejandra makes all of her make and takes, which she'll do 6 and I will do 6 on 1 or 2 videos, step by step. And then I will do the same thing with my videos, with my cards, videos, step by step of every single card. So it's additional instruction in addition to the PDF tutorial we give you. And then we do bonus videos. So we do a mystery stamping event and we do a bonus idea with some of the new papers. So hopefully that explains the party, and it's recorded. You don't have to be there live. You can, and it all gets released on June 10th though. Hopefully that makes sense. Linda just sent me an email. Yay. Thank you, Linda. Okay. Awesome. So there we go. Color paper party and color refresh. Okay. Online BOGO is this Saturday. No, not this Saturday. Next Saturday. This Saturday, I'm doing something else. May 6th. Mark your calendars. 2 p.m. Central. This is where Landa and Shirley have been over here this week pricing all of my current new, what's the word I'm looking for? Most recently retired merchandise. I think there's probably 100 or more stamp sets and bundles. Like, it's a lot. Designer papers, all the accessories, all the retired ink pads and ink refills, markers, Stampin' Blends anyway. I haven't pulled out my other markers yet. Basically anything I owned that retired will be in this sale. That's first of all. You will get equal dollars. So if you want to purchase the so-and-so bundle, or let's say the Queen Bee dies, they just retired or official by May 6th. Queen Bee dies. So I don't know, but pretend they're $32. I will give you those absolutely free with a $32 order. And that's how BOGO works. So you watch my video. Everything's numbered. You say, I want number 2. Actually, we started at 2000. So I want number 2021, whatever. You type it in. I give all the instructions over in the Facebook group that you have to join. And then after the video, I add up your amounts and I tell you, okay, you have $50 that you need to spend so that I will mail you all this stuff for free. So that's how BOGO works. If you have any other questions, let me know. I also, along with BOGO, am selling card samples. So that is in the BOGO email. Make sure you check that out. Also, when you join the BOGO group, that link is in the group. It's a Facebook group. I recommend you want to be present Saturday, May 6th at 2 p.m. Central to get first dibs, but we will post what's left after, and anyone can purchase those items. Yeah. So, and the link to the Facebook group will be in the 1 o'clock email. So make sure you are signed up for my email list. Can't think of anything else I need to say about that, but if you have any questions, let me know. Cindy says it's an awesome deal. Thank you, Cindy. Okay, next retreat in person. We just had an amazing in-person retreat. If you search hashtag Simply Spoiled Retreats, Simply Spoiled Retreats, you should see lots of pictures from our retreat, or join my Simply Spoiled Retreats Facebook group to see lots of pictures from the retreat. Our next one is August 10 through 13 in Temple, Texas. Now we will offer that to go as well. And we do know what we're using, I think, but I don't remember what it is at this time. But we have decided from the new catalog which products we're using. So, but that will come out soon. But anyway, you can still register to attend that in person August 10th. And then just coming soon, Jen and Jen Stamp Camp. That's Genevieve Coe and Jennifer Cotton. We will do our traditional stamp camp when new catalogs come out on June 17th. That has a Facebook party as well. It's similar. It is different actually than the other Facebook party. We don't demo the cards step by step. We give you the PDF tutorial, we give you bonus videos, and we give you lots of chances to win prizes and games and stuff in that Facebook party. But more details will come out. Just save the date, June 17th, although everything will be recorded. And coming soon, you'll be able to register for that retreat. Okay, last but not least on my events is the Crafting Cruise January 28th, 2024 out of Galveston, Texas on Harmony of the Seas. We're going to Roatan, Honduras, Costa Maya, Mexico, and Cozumel, Mexico. But the main event is the crafting portion. We had lots of people at the retreat this weekend tell us they're signing up. They're going on the cruise. Woohoo, very exciting. And some of them have been on the crafting cruise before, and they know it's so much fun. You have plenty of time to craft because that room is open 24/7, in addition to plenty of time to do ship activities. All your meals are free. You pay for whichever cabin you choose, so you can go really cheap or go balcony or whatever. And then you add on the crafting portion. So everyone that comes with you does not have to craft. You can have spouses, partners, children, friends, whoever it might be that don't craft. I've had on our first crafting cruise, we had father, son, mother, daughter. The mother, daughter crafted, father, son did not. And any mix of people in between. We've even had girls bring friends who are female but did not craft. Totally cool. There's so much to do on the ship. Nobody's going to be bored. So anyway, any questions on that, let me know. But you can register for that now. Awesome. Okay. Bingo anytime soon. Bingo's coming. Who said that? Cindy. Yes. Let me grab my calendar because I can't remember. So many papers. My calendar is crazy, y'all. I have all these notes that I don't want to lose. Literally, all these papers here are notes. I write like my to-do list and stuff. Anyway. Okay. I can't remember if it's June or July. June 29th for bingo. So, yes, mark your calendars for that. And I'm going to mail it earlier on June 22nd. June 22nd, mail it. That's a week away from June 29th. And then I'm looking at the calendar to see if there's anything else. So that's after the share. We have share on June 10th. Jen and Jen Camp on June 17th. 4 monthly classes June 24th. Bingo June 29th. I have something for you every week in June. And if you're a team member, June 3rd is our monthly gathering in person and on Facebook Live. So lots of stuff for y'all to do with me in June. That's going to be a busy month. Okay, so specials. We're at the end of the 2 retiring catalogs. You have until May 1st to order anything retiring from these 2 catalogs. So last chance. Of course, it's your last chance to take advantage of my ordering special in April. May 1st, I will announce whatever my new one is. I don't know yet, but I always give you a free class packet and an accessory. But I just don't know what it is yet. I'm going to point my camera down now. So thank you guys. I just have some stuff down here I'm going to show you. But what was I saying? Oh, last chance. Yes. So last chance to get my ordering special, which I'll tell you about here in a minute, or I will remind you about. And then May 2nd is when the new catalog goes live, and anyone will be able to order from this book on May 2nd. Any and everyone. So yeah, all of that stuff will be available May 2nd without limits. Some stuff can go on back order pretty quick because everybody, you know, we have 40, I mean, I don't know, 50,000 something demonstrators plus non-demonstrators ordering. We've been waiting and waiting. So definitely get anything you really want right away, first thing. Okay, so I have some stuff down here to show you. We have, first of all, I just wanted to show you this past paper pumpkin from April. It's called All the Little Things. It came with this sorter, storage, I forgot what they called it, organizer. You can modify where you put these little, they're like thick paper, not chipboard, but just the thick white paper. So you can stack 2 ink refills here and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 30, 40. So I guess you could fit about 48 ink refill, ink Stampin' Spots. I don't know what I'm saying. These Stampin' Spots, if you choose to use it for that. Then it's a really pretty kit as well. You can see the foil in there. Of course, you get your stamp set and embellishments and all that stuff. I put it in a plastic bag so I wouldn't lose it. Anyway, I have a few of these left. So I ordered extras because I knew people would want these organizers. So I have a few of those left. They're $23.50 plus shipping. So if you need one of those, let me know. And Paper Pumpkin is our monthly craft box in the mail. That is a surprise, and anyone can sign up for that subscription or just pre-purchase at one time. Okay, I showed you this already. My club sampler and Stamp Stack club gift for last month. So, you know, just wanted to show that off. I got a card in the mail from Elner. Super pretty. Just kind of, well, I have it upside down. Just kind of, I have it sideways. My goodness. A thinking of you and thank you because she won some cards from one of my videos. So thank you for the card though, Elner. Very awesome of you. Then we just had our scrapbook retreat this past weekend in Temple, Texas, like I said, and we always do an optional card swap. And these are the swap cards. They are all amazing as usual. I put this one on top because it uses the bundle I'm using today. Beautiful balloons. And it's really pretty. It uses the current non-retiring in colors. I thought she did a great job. This was from Kelly. So there's that card and that in color twine. And I don't have names on these, so I don't know who made most of them. So I just probably won't say names, but another gorgeous card. A really fun for computer people. Error 404, age not found. Birthday card. These dies are retiring. These welcome home or whatever they're called. I always forget the name, but they're in the mini catalog. They're retiring, but the stamp set is not. So anyway, this was my swap. I used the daisies, which I'm using for the, what do you call it? The sampler this month. A nice fun fold. Another fun fold card with the awesome Growth Takes Time stamp set, which is an online exclusive, so it's while supplies last. We had a couple of new crafters with us who don't traditionally stamp. So this person, she actually literally hand drew this on these wood chips, but with a little burning tool. I'm sure it has a specific name. So these little cactus, she hand drew them. Isn't that amazing? And she was our winner. Everybody at retreat gets to vote, and they all voted her card. Well, she got the most votes. Other people got votes too, of course. But she did use some stamps. So yay, we got her stamping. And gorgeous. And this was April's because me and April, of course, use new stuff. So this is the new little monkey bundle. Super cute. And this was our other new friend who doesn't traditionally do stamping, but y'all, this is so handmade. It's amazing. Like I don't even know the techniques, but this is not printed. This is all handmade, glued on. And again, she did some stamping as well. So awesome card swaps. Thanks to everyone who participated in that. And then last but not least here, I think before I tell you about my ordering special or remind you, is just to show you our team meeting projects for this month. Every month my team meets virtually or in person. This month is virtual on Zoom. And I give them a little tiny bit of business training, lots of recognition, prizes, stamping inspiration, etc. And actually the meeting is next week. It's on May 6th. It's the same day as the BOGO. But anyway, they'll have the opportunity if they want to purchase these make and takes. So this is going to be, we're going to punch a hole in the top and put it on a ring to show off these gorgeous new in colors. But Landa, because she's awesome, also showed how you can convert them into cards. So just want to show you, like every month I offer these kind of projects at a hugely discounted price to my team members only. It's completely optional. Most people, if you do the math, most don't participate in the make and takes. If you do the percentage, I should say, because I have close to 200 team members, and yeah, they don't all do the swap. But I mean the swap, gosh, this thing, the make and takes. But it's there for them if they want to. So if you join my team, and there's no pressure, you can join and do nothing or whatever. Okay, I lied. I have one more thing to show because it's over here to my side and I forgot about it. At the retreat, I'm not going to show the retreat gifts left yet, even though I know you can see them in the Facebook group. But if you've been able to avoid that and you ordered it, you can still get a surprise. But otherwise, I want to show you all these gifts that April and I received from some of our awesome retreat attendees. So all that stuff there. So I have this bag, first of all, from Susie, which I took all that stuff out of. It's one of those big old like Marshalls or TJ Maxx, whatever bags. Super cool. Love those because you can always reuse them. Inside she had, again, love these 12 by 12 protectors. She gave us a microfiber cloth, which I use those like crazy, especially for my phone. So that's amazing. Some Buc-ee's lip balm. We're right by a Buc-ee's over at this retreat. So it's awesome. You can just stop and pick up something there if you forgot anything. Oh, and then I believe this was from Susie as well. Candy, which I just didn't get into any of the candy I received at retreat, but don't y'all worry, I will be eating it. Sticky notes, wipes, and a highlighter, I believe, or a pen. And then from Robin, look at this amazing gift. Die cutting plates. Who doesn't love extra die cutting plates? Plus she handmade the bag. She put a little cat on there for me. So cute. A thank you card. This is a gorgeous thank you card from Pat. She always gives us a thank you card at the end of the retreat, and I always love it. But this one's especially gorgeous, Pat. Thank you. Stella handmade us doilies, or doilies, but it's like a drink, you know, put your drink on it, whatever those are called, coaster. This was from Peggy. Super cute. Of course, Texas, that's not Stampin' Up, but it is Texas, right? I don't remember who, because I never saw them when they passed it out. I don't remember who gave us the blending brushes. It might have been Kim or Linda, but anyway, and I believe the notepad was from Susie as well. And then last but not least from Tammy. So just thank you guys so much. It's a lot of fun. Tammy, look at that. A little wine glass. This was like the best gift ever. A bag full of small baggies. As crafters, we need those. So that's amazing. Utensil set, amazing, and I can always use these drawer organizers. So thank you, Tammy. Thanks to everybody, and of course, just thanks to everyone who just attended our retreat. So now that I've shown these on video, I can put them all to use, which I love. And then I'll show, if I remember, I'll show the other stuff next week, if not the week after, depending on if I remember. I have the bag laying over here with all the gifts in it. Okay, so this is my online ordering special. When you place an order with me in the month of April, you will get $25 or more with the host code. You will get the class packet to make these 4 cards. I'm going to put up my host code for you. And then we cut, die cut, punch, emboss everything possible. So we will die cut this piece, this piece. We won't die cut this because you stamp it first and then hand cut or die cut out. It's the Lighting the Way bundle, by the way, that you'll use to complete. You'll get a PDF tutorial. One of these is a really fun fold. The floating panel card. Then you have the Z fold and these other gorgeous cards. So that's free with a $25 order with this host code by April 30th. Then I have all these additional offers for April. I just did a big offer in April. So with, let me remove this real quick. So with $50 or more, you're going to get a free new adhesive back sparkle gems. These are like gold, silver, I think black. They look really cool to me. We can't even order them yet, but I'm going to give you that with your $50 or more order plus the class kit, adhesive back sparkle gems. 75 or more, I'm going to add on a free $12 or more value retired merchandise, and I'll show you an example in a second. You see the picture there. $100 or more, all that plus a free past die bundle. Of course, I'm going to mail all this to you for free. So that's a $9 value. So with a $50 order with me, I'm sorry, with a $75 order or more placed through me with the host code, you're going to get at least $49 in free merchandise from me, free value. And with a $100 or more order, you're getting $87 to $104 in merchandise from me. Those are your minimums. If your order happens to be 150 or more, don't use the host code. I still give you all the gifts I talked about. And if you're, and that will give you free stuff from Stampin' Up on top of what I'm giving you. Oh, and I was like, what else? All of these gifts will be sent in May. I always mail them the month after. Now with the incentive trip, they might be delayed. I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to talk with Landa about that and figure it out. But anyway, so this is an example of a kit where they earned the free bundle. So I have the new embellishment back here. That's not really what that is, but that's to represent it. I even threw in a little past gift. I had an extra of a couple of accessories here for that $12 value, the bundle, the card kit. It's amazing, amazing value. So you have until April 30th to take advantage of this special. Hopefully that makes sense. So if you want retiring stuff, I would get it by April 30th, even though you can get it on May 1st, because May 1st is, this special won't be going on. It will just be a class kit and an accessory. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so for today's cards, we're using the Beautiful Balloons bundle. Ooh, good. And this is brand new from the new catalog. It will be available to you May 2nd, unless you want to go ahead and join my team, and you can get it in your kit now. It's on pages 14 and 15 of the new catalog. The suite is called Bright and Beautiful, and the suite includes another paper that I did not use on these cards. It's a acetate paper that has 12 by 12 and has 3 different gold designs on it. So you'll see that. I've shown it already on a video, I believe. But anyway, and then the bundle, and then the designer paper, which should be right here somewhere. Yes, it's a 6 by 6 called Bright and Beautiful designer paper. That's what's in this suite. And now in my class, because I'm showing you a class right now when I make these cards, I am including the Tinsel Gems 4-pack with your fee. Tinsel Gems 4-pack. So if you have a catalog, they are on page 140, I believe. Yes, and it's number 4 on page 140. But we can't order those yet. So I have to add those to my samples later. So anyway, Beautiful Balloons is photopolymer. I've stamped some images I didn't use there. Photopolymer, you get 3 solid balloons, small, medium, large. The large and medium have little stars and like confetti etched out of them. So when you stamp them, whatever color your paper is will show through there. The small one is solid. There's a large balloon shaped confetti type image that you can stamp on top of the large balloon. There are 2 smaller confetti and sort of streamers images that you can just stamp as backgrounds, but they also will fit inside the small balloon. I mean, I'm sure you could stamp them on the medium one too. I did not try that. I did try it on the small. I think that's my rejected. Yeah, it looks super cute. I just didn't end up using that on a card. Okay, so we have those balloons. Then we have like a streamer image, a long curved streamer. It's basically a streamer. Yeah. So it's solid. It looks like it's twisted, you know. It's a good length to go across whatever size card. It's 4 3/4 inches long. There is a tassel image, nice and solid. And of course, there's dies for most of these. There's not a die for the streamers. There's a die for the tassels. There is this balloon string. There's a row of 5 tiny stars all in a row, solid. And then words. So we have, I think it's time for a celebration. Happy birthday. You did it. Yay, you. So thrilled for you. And then let's get our celebration on is in a half circle shape. And I'll use that on one of my cards today. Then we have the coordinating dies. So you can cut out all of the balloons. Oh, my balloon dies are out because they're in this tub. There's the one for the tassel, which again is out for this class. So you'll see it in a minute. And then I ripped this badly when I took this die out. Okay. There's a tag die. There is a die that will cut little holes in your paper to make it see-through with little confetti stars and little confetti shapes. There's a single tassel that's not associated with the stamp image that you can just make, you know, whatever color you want of a tassel. And then 2 stars, which I love. I did use those on the projects today. A larger one and a medium one. So that's perfect. We need stars for all different types of projects. So you have that. There's an additional balloon die. There's 2 additional balloon dies, a larger and a medium, that you can use just as individual, again, with cutting out whatever. And then there's this 3 balloon die image, which I believe you would put, I was going to test this and I never did. This tape is so sticky on this one. I don't know what the deal is on this particular set. I believe you would put these solid balloon dies. You would die cut them. Maybe it's the medium one. Oh, anyway, this would be like a bubble background outline image, and then you would put solid balloons on top of it that you die cut out. Perhaps it's these 3. I just haven't tested that part yet. Sorry. See? But this doesn't particularly, I don't think, necessarily match the stamped images. Okay. There we go. That's your bundle. Oh, and then there's this die, which I'm going to use on one of the cards, and it makes a fringe, and I think it's amazing. So I'm going to actually die cut that for you today. All right. The designer paper. You'll get 1 of each design in my paper share. You'll also get half a pack if you take this class. It's 6x6, bright and beautiful. It uses a lot of the new colors. I've shown it already on a video. You got stripes, you got solid images, you got stars, ombres, circles, dots, stripes, triangles. It's just really fun. And I like that it doesn't exactly match this stamp set, as in like very specific balloon images and stuff. So it will be able to be used all year for us with all different stamps that we choose to use it with. So I love that personally. So it coordinates with it really well, but it doesn't have to be an exact match. Okay, so for my first card, card number 1, here's my packet. I'm going to make 3 of the 4 that you'll be using on your Stamp A Stack class this month. Here's my tub. I've already, well, they're not going to get all this, sorry. Here's my tub I've already put together for the in-person class and or anyone who borrows this from me who's local. So we've got the dies, we've got all the stamps mounted. I've got these little templates here. I think I'll be showing you later. Adhesives and all the ink pads we're using. So for this class, these are the inks I'm using: Berry Burst, Lemon Lolly, Bubble Bath, Blueberry Bushel, and Lemon Lime Twist. Today I'm not using Lemon Lime Twist because I'm not making that card, but I'll show it to you at the end. And then, of course, I label the colors on the stamps and all that. So let me show you what's in the first card packet. We have our card base is basic white, 5.5 by 8.5, just a half sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. I'm going to fold it in half with my bone folder so that the wrinkles on the inside are much less, almost zero, compared to using your finger. And this card will be portrait. No, it's a lie. This card will be landscape. And I already told you this, but I'm just afraid I'm going to forget it. But there will be gems added to these cards. I just want to put the real ones on there that I'm using versus, temporary. So I'm not, obviously I don't have any today, but if they seem a little plain, that's why. Remember on the Stamp A Stack class that this is, that you can sign up for now, there will be 12 cards. So you'll make 3 of each design. Okay. Let me check if I need to catch up on any comments here. I actually forgot to click back on it when I was looking at some other stuff here on StreamYard. Cindy, good morning. She says really late. Shannon, good morning. Let me go back. For people who are flying, can they bring scissors? You can just pack them in your checked luggage. You can pretty much pack anything you want in your checked luggage, Kathleen. Definitely scissors, paper trimmers, all that. But on a plane, last time I checked, you can bring a 4-inch blade of scissors. These totally can go in a carry-on, which is crazy, but they can. So no problem. You can totally bring scissors when you fly. We have people fly into the cruises a lot, and they bring all the stuff. So, yep, no problem there. But yeah, 4-inch blade is allowed. And then on the cruise ship, if you're asking for cruise, they let you bring anything. Well, that's not true, but they have restrictions. But like there's no weight limit, no liquid limit, none of that stuff. So, okay, Stacy, hey, thanks for sharing. Joni, good morning. Jean, good morning. Kay, we'll go back and rewatch. Of course, no problem. Hey, Dorothy, good morning. Martha, hello to you. Looks like you're having your coffee. Hey, Peggy. Let me scroll down some more. Linda, oh, love this bundle. Glad to see you using it. Yay. Love that. You'll get to hopefully get some ideas. Kay loves this set. Awesome, Kay. And, oh, Karen, exactly. Okay, I ordered this because of the fringe dies. Yep. I was like, how did not one of us Stampin' Up! Employees or demonstrators think of this magical idea before? So anyway, okay. Wherever I was, I think I was just looking at comments. So next layer on this card is Berry Burst. And I will post all of the measurements at 11 a.m. Central on my blog today at stamptherapist.com. All of these measurements will be there with the recipe cards. Although I can't list the new products yet because we don't have access to put them in our programs yet, but I kind of hand listed them. Anyway, Berry Burst, so the measurement will be on the blog. And then I have 2 strips, they're like 2-inch strips of the designer paper. So the top one, or what I'm going to put on top here, is the side I'm using is a bunch of stars. They look hand painted and they're sort of translucent, but yet you can still totally see the colors. And it's like all the colors. This paper has a ton of colors in it. And these stars are in the berry burst, the blueberry bushel, the pretty peacock, lemon lime twist, lemon lolly. There's a ton of colors of the stars, but they're a little bit translucent. So like, you know how dark berry burst is, they're a little lighter than that. And then there's lighter, that's bubble bath. But anyway, lighter. So there's like light and dark. So hopefully that makes sense. On a white background, and the stars are kind of overlapping each other, like someone really nicely and neatly hand painted them, just solid stars. And then the other piece I'm using is a piece of the designer paper that has diagonal, again, hand painted stripes. A little bit of white shows through on some, like the stripes didn't totally touch each other. And then on others, the colors overlap. Again, similar colors. We have the berry, bubble bath, lemon lolly, lemon lime twist, pretty peacock, blueberry bushel. And it kind of starts over. Diagonal stripes, about a 1/4 inch wide. Okay, so I have those two. The stars will go on top, stripes on bottom. Then I have a 1/2 inch strip of berry burst to go between those two. Then I have a pre-die cut stylish shapes circle, basic white, to put some stuff on. And then I have 3 stars here. So this is the one I used the stars dies on. And I used the large one. My greeting is actually going to go on it. And then the small star, I die cut 2 gold foil stars. So that's our traditional gold foil paper that we've been selling forever. So this card, actually, the stamping is very simple. We're just going to stamp the greeting on this star. I think I got this idea from the catalog, the Stampin' Up catalog, I think. So check it out. Go to that page. I think it's like 14 and 15. So I'm going to use blueberry bushel to pull out the blues in this paper. And this star is lemon lolly, which is a gorgeous new, just pretty yellow we have. It's really pretty. And for my in-person classes, I'm going to give them a couple of options. They can stamp "You Did It" or "Yay You," and those two will fit in the star. So I'm going to use "Yay You" because my other sample has "You Did It." Photopolymer, tap, tap, tap. Don't press hard. Straight down, straight up. If you don't have a firm, hard table surface like me, use the Stampin' Pierce mat. Stampin' Pierce mat. It's listed on the supplies, and that would go under your paper, and you would stamp. Isn't that cute? Yay is on top, you is on bottom, exclamation mark. And then part of this class that you're going to receive from me, your goodie. Oh, I think I did not even say that. My goodness. On the, when I was describing Stampin' Stack and Sampler, you get over $20 in merchandise in each one. So like you're getting half a pack of designer paper, I think a full roll, but I can't remember, pack of this gold and silver 1/8 inch trim combo pack, the gems, I don't remember what else, but anyway, you're getting a bunch of product, over $20 worth. So we're going to use this gold and silver ribbon on this card as well, plus the gems that I don't have yet. Okay, so we're ready to glue this card together. So I'm going to grab my adhesive. I don't think I need it yet, but I'm going to grab this silicone craft sheet. I believe I use it on another card. And then glue dots. Okay, so first I want to attach my designer papers to the Berry Burst cardstock. Just using my Stampin' Seal, which is back in stock. By the way, refills are back in stock as of this morning. I think I checked it last night and they were not, but they're there this morning. Stampin' Seal refills. Okay, so I'm leaving a little 16th inch border of the Berry Burst paper around. I'm not going to stress too much if my middle doesn't match up because I'm just going to cover that up with this 1/2 inch strip of Berry Burst. Who's glad Berry Burst is back, by the way? It's such a pretty purpley, reddy, I don't know what you call it, but it's so pretty. I'm very happy it's back. And as a reminder, to have a chance to win these 3 cards I'm making today, just make sure you make a comment on the video. Even if you're watching replay, you can still comment on YouTube or Facebook, and that will get you entered into a chance to win the 3 cards I'm making today. But of course, you can just sign up for this class and be guaranteed to get them in multiples. Okay, so there's that part. Just attach that 1/2-inch strip. Then on this circle, this basic white circle, I'm going to attach all 3 stars with Stampin' Dimensionals. So use my minis. I'll do maybe 2 on the large star and 1 on each small star. And let me do that. I thought I saw a comment. I can't remember that I needed to reply to. Janet, I love the colors in this suite. So cheerful. Definitely. Had an airport take your tweezers because they were too pointy, Kathleen? I'm always shocked that I can fly with these scissors. So that's crazy. Literally, I've flown with these scissors in my carry-on multiple times. So hey, everybody say your stories about flying with these Stampin' Up scissors. I'm curious. Because I think those could be a weapon. Not that I would use it that way. Where is my sample? Oh yeah. Okay, so just put the stars on the white circle. Really, how you do it doesn't matter, but of course I'm looking at my sample. Then I'm going to put this on dimensionals. Also, by the way, on my blog, stamptherapist.com, at the top, click on the part about join. Let me see what it says. Where do you see it? Not join my team, but you should click on that. Join Stamp a Stack or Sampler Club today. That's how you get to the link to join. Okay, the circle is going to go over here toward the right. Basically in the middle, but maybe a little more toward the top. And there's that. And then I'm going to take this ribbon, this, what do we call it? Gold and silver 1/8 inch trim combo pack. And I'm going to use both colors, gold and silver, together. So I'm not going to cut it off the roll. You're going to get a huge, either a full pack or half of each. I can't remember, but either way, don't cut it off. I'm going to put the 2 together and make 1 bow. So it's basically a double bow, but with gold and silver. I'm going to do bunny ears. So I'm going to get 2 bunny ears, 1 in each hand, left and right, obviously. Tail on the left here, lots of space in the middle between the 2 hands. If your hands are really tight and the ribbon is tight, you won't be able to move and work. And the ribbon has not been twisted and turned. So all my fingers are pointing at me, keeping the ribbon flat. Then I'm going to take the right loops over the left and then push those 2 right loops down into the rabbit hole and pull and form the bow. Of course, it might look crazy like this, and then you just fix it. However, pull the tails, pull the loops, pull whatever you need to. And now we have this really pretty gold and silver bow. You can separate the loops if needed, all that stuff to make it look better. And then trim the one end so you have 0 waste on this side. And we're going to put that bow right there. And it looks gorgeous as is, but when we add our little gems, it's going to be so pretty. Where'd I put the glue dots? Right here. So that is card number 1. Mini glue dot. Right down here, bottom left of the circle. There you go. Yay, you. So you might have thought all the cards are going to be birthday cards, but they're not. We have graduations coming. We have, so here's the You Did It version. We have people who have gotten new jobs, got promoted, what's that word? Retired, or anything else you want to celebrate for somebody. This is a great stamp set for that. So this is card number 1 in the Stamp-A-Stack. This is the 2 ribbons, but they kind of got... Is this the 2 ribbons? This might be gold only. Hold on, let me look at my samples. Oh, darn. Okay, so I used only gold on this one. I used the 2 on another card, but hey, you'll have plenty. You can do whichever you want. The cool thing about this, you get 10 yards of each ribbon. Usually, when Stampin' Up! Gives you 2, you only get 5 yards. You get 10 yards of each, so you'll have plenty of ribbon. I kind of like the gold and silver better, but you can choose when you're making your own. All right, so there's card number 1. Chance to win it by just commenting on this video, and if you share the video, comment that you shared so I know to enter you again, second time. Okay, card number 2. Card number 2. Oh, I thought I was going to cut this fringe for y'all. I am going to cut it so you can see, but there's the fringe. So this is kind of how your packets will look, because we will pre-cut that for you. We will pre-cut that for you. That's why you should sign up for my class. Okay, so, and by we, I mean Landa and or Shirley. So we are going to fold this, sorry, I got super distracted. Basic white card base in half, same size and everything as before, same fold. And then we're going to set it aside, but this will be a portrait card, portrait direction. The next layer is Bubble Bath. I'm very excited about Bubble Bath. Yes, it is a purpley pink, but it still is pink to me. So that will be our next layer. Then, and just a quick reminder, you will cut your own designer paper for this class. So the designer papers will not be pre-cut in the packets, but super easy. And of course, the measurements will be in the PDF tutorial. But you'll have 2 pieces of, or you will need 2 pieces of the designer paper. So on this one, I went with dots, and one is big, very large circles, hand painted, about 1 inch big, just like the stars. So they're translucent, they're hand painted, they're overlapping each other, and there's a lot of white in the background showing, but they're just a lot bigger than the stars are. And then the next one is smaller circles and dots, same exact that I just described for the other 2, white background, but these are only berry burst and bubble bath color. Super pretty. Small, like a 1/4 inch or so. Yeah, 1/4 inch circles, hand painted. So you'll cut those 2 measurements over on the blog, 11 a.m. Central, stamptherapist.com. Then we have a piece of basic white, a rectangle that will be matted by a berry burst rectangle. So again, measurements on the blog. I'm going to stamp on this white one. And then we have these 2 strips here, which are as long as the bubble bath, so 4 1/8 inches long. And for me, I decided that it was best to cut these 7/8 inch tall. 7/8, a little less than 1. At first I did 1 inch, and just for me, for what I was doing here, I didn't like it. So let me grab me a scrap of 7/8 inch tall paper. I did want to show that. 7/8. And grab my machine. You definitely might want to have your washi tape, your what are those called? These sticky notes, or the tape. I have this over on my Amazon store. Oh, where is mine? Right here. Post-it tape. One of those 3. You might want to use that to tape this die down. So, as a reminder, this is my Stampin' Pen and Emboss machine. When you die cut anything, it is normally better to put the die in long and skinny. I do not know if this one would be better this direction, but normally they cut better long and skinny. So I haven't tested it the other way, and I'm not going to do it on the video right now. So I did mine long and skinny. Either way, either direction, you can easily bump this die and make it not be as straight as you want it. This is the fringe die, by the way, and it cuts both ends all the way. So you cannot do this. You'll just have a bunch of little strips. You can't cover the paper. You need a little border at the top or bottom, or you'll just, unless your paper's really big, obviously. So I'm gonna grab a sticky note just to make sure it doesn't shift. And I'm just visually trying to have an even line up here at the top. Doesn't have to be 100% perfect. Of course, there I bumped it. But you know, that's why, by the way, did y'all see how I just bumped it and the die moved? That is why I always only set up my dies with everything on the machine already. I do not like to do it over here to the side, see, and then pick it up and move it, because everything shifts on the machine, so that when I am pulled out like this to the back, so that when I'm ready to die cut, that's one less chance of me bumping, shifting, etc. And then I just do my plate in one motion, so that again it's not bumping and shifting. Anyway, and then you just run it through. It looks okay, y'all. Just blame it on the video, it's crooked. But look at the fringe. It's amazing. And by the way, you could totally cover that up with ribbon, or how it's going to be sort of covered up on my card today. But amazing. Stampin' Up. Somebody's a genius. I don't know who invented this, but somebody's a genius. They need a bonus. I guess I could take the die off of the machine. Okay. Yeah, somebody earlier commented that they bought, I think it was Karen, she bought this. Let me try to glue this down real quick. Set of dies specifically for that die. Totally get it. I would agree with that purchase. Okay, so there we go. That's how I got those, but we will do it for you. So there's two of them. I can't remember if I said Berry Burst and Bubble Bath. Okay, for my stamping on this card, I'm going to use the large balloon. Which I'm getting it out of this tub here, so it's kind of buried. The large balloon and the, just the large balloon. I can't remember what any of these cards look like, apparently. And the greeting that's a half circle. Oh, I'm way out of screen here. Sorry. Oh, it's because I, duh. Because I did that for the die cutting. Okay. Large balloon, greeting. I think, oh, and the string. The little balloon string. And that's it. So let's get stamping. So I'm going to use for this balloon Bubble Bath. Y'all know that's my new favorite color. And I will use Berry Burst on this card as well. So again, if you do not have a very hard, firm table to stamp this on, stop what you're doing and put something under your paper, or this super solid balloon is not going to stamp well. So I'm going to tap, 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 move it around different spots on my ink pad. That's how you do. Actually, no, let's do the words first. But anyway, oh, that's still going to be important info. But I'm going to do the words first. So I am going to tap again. You don't want to press hard. Just let it touch and pick up the ink. You can re-ink your ink pads if there's not enough ink on them. But don't push hard into it. That just gives you a poorly stamped image, because, what am I getting all over? It's adhesive. It's like paper stuck to me. It smushes the ink off of your stamp and just gets it all over the clear block instead. But when it's smushed off, you don't get a clear stamped image. And then the ink all over the block comes off on your paper as well. Okay, so let's get our celebration on. We'll be at the top, and then the balloon will fit right under it perfectly. So that's why I'm stamping that first in Berry Burst. And then the balloon. Tap, 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 move it around different spots. Have your nice, good stamping surface and let it transfer. You can also, even if it will stay, pick it up and press from underneath. But anytime you have a big solid photopolymer image, you just want to make sure the ink transfers well. And then the balloon stem, string, whatever. Is it a flower or a balloon? I'm just going to throw some scratch paper called a sticky note right there. And berry burst down at the bottom of the balloon. And there we go. Simple, simple. So this one's very simple stamping. Don't worry, we get more elaborate. By the way, I'm going to clean this stamp because I'm using it on the next card. A little more stuff will be going on. So where did I put the chamois? Grab my chamois. I had to grab my other one because I forgot to wet the one I use for videos. Okay. This is all the stamping for this card. All we need to do is assemble it now and add a silver bow. Will be good. So I'm going to attach the greeting and the balloon, that whole white piece, to the berry burst. Set that aside. I'm going to attach the bubble bath to the white base, basic white card base. Then the two designer papers. So I want the dots side showing. So I'll put the adhesive on the back, obviously. And this is just to make a background. So I'm going to put the large dots down first, more toward the top, angled left side down, right side up. And then the small dots opposite, more toward the bottom, angled left side up, right side lower. They're overlapping each other. And it's just a nice background there. Then next will be my fringe. So I'm going to put down bubble bath first. So I'm going to turn it over to the back on top of my silicone craft sheet. And just in case, I'm just adding adhesive at the top. As you can see, little sections. Because I don't want to drag it across this and make these pull and rip. Plus, you kind of want the fringe to be loose anyway. So bubble bath first, toward the bottom, across the center, maybe how far up from the bottom? Maybe 1 1/4 to 1 3/4 inches from the bottom. And then just the exact same thing with the berry burst. The silicone craft sheet just helps adhesive not get all over your table when you're putting it on something so small or such a small area that you're going to touch the table or scratch paper underneath. I've layered those on top of each other so you don't see the top of the bubble bath at all. You do see the top of the berry burst, but we'll cover most of that up with this balloon image. So I'm adding Stampin' Dimensionals to the berry burst rectangle. Just 5 here. I'm using my mini Stampin' Dimensionals. And then that will go on right in the center. I did do it. Well, I did do it at an angle. Okay, angled to the left, kind of mimicking the first piece of designer paper angle. And then just make a silver bow, just like I did before, but it's just silver only. You could make it a double bow, double silver if you want, or make it gold or gold and silver, whatever. I just did a single. Only in silver. And then once I get this fixed, I'll trim it off and attach it to the card with a glue dot. Of course, I'm going to add the embellishments once I get those in, so it will look even cuter. There we go. Let's get our celebration on. And it's pink. It's pink. Hello, Jeanne. I just looked over and saw your comment. Thanks for sharing. And good to see you. Let me check these comments, by the way. I like the gold silver combo. Yes. Cute card. Love the bright and colors, bright and cheery. Who said bright? Who said gold and silver? Where is it? Lori said that. And Lori said, I love the new colors. So rich. Yes. Sorry, Janet. I'm trying not to walk away. That wasn't planned in the video, but my microphone is right here, just so y'all know. So I do apologize for that, but that is why, because the microphone is there. It's definitely better than the ones on these devices I'm using, like the cameras. However, you are right. When I walk away, I'm not as close to this microphone. I'm not fancy enough to have the one attached to my shirt, but I apologize for that. Tommy, thank you. Loves the new paper. GN, hello. Therapist fan, love it. Hey, GN. Bubble bath plus berry burst equals love kissy face. That's Martha. 100% Martha. Marsha loves the new colors. Hey, Betsy, good morning. Fringe dye is my favorite. Yes. Yes. GN, thank you for sharing. Kay, thank you very much. Says another awesome card. Jean, cute card. Cards are adorable. Love that microphone. Ro. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I recommended Ro to buy this. Because if you do have, this is like random side note information. Let me show you all this microphone. If you do Zooms, like for your job or whatever, and your computer microphone is terrible, that's why I originally bought this. Because my computer microphone was terrible. My team was like, every time you tilt your head 1 inch to the left, we can't hear you. That was on my team Zooms. I'm going to put this one in the prize because the bow is cuter. So for the prize for you guys to possibly win. Anyway, that's why I originally bought that. And then when I started doing all this fancy Zoom, Facebook Lives, I changed it. Okay, card number 3, card 3. I didn't change it. I started using it for those as well. Anyway, card 3. So this one's super cute. It's a little more elaborate. We're going to bring in, or I will show you that you'll be getting a full sheet of 8.5 by 11 white for this class. And these are all the images you'll need to stamp on it. We figured a little extra space couldn't hurt. Shirley and Landa actually advised me on that yesterday when they were here. I was like, what do y'all think? And they were like, yes, give them a full sheet. They'll have extra in case they mess up a balloon or something. I even got ink on mine, but whatever. But this part and this part are for these 3 cards. You make 3 of each design. And then that's for the last card, which I'm not demoing today. But I will stamp this and die cut those out for you. So I have these templates for the in-person class. But the thing to be aware of with these balloons is the die gives a pretty big white border. So if you stamp them, they look like they're plenty. Actually, here's my mistake one. They look like they're plenty of space apart. They are not. If you cut these apart and then die cut them, you'll have a straight edge there. So that's too close. You got to give more space on these balloons. It just gives a bigger white border, I guess. So I have templates for the smaller one as well, which is like the medium one here. But so it's like stamp one, cover it up with the die so that you can see how far over to stamp your next one and so on. And then don't forget, I always recommend you loosely cut these apart before die cutting. So this is my class sample. I'll just stamp a couple for this card today. We're only making 1 card today. Okay, so I'm going to fold my basic white card base in half and set that aside. That this will be a portrait layout. Then our next layer is Berry Burst, but I used the new embossing folder, Basics 3D embossing folders. So you get all 3 in a pack for $30. It includes this dotted one, but it's these really large raised rounded dots. That's the one I used here. You get these other 2 as well. Temporarily not available, but coming back in May. So don't worry, that's coming back. And then my white label here, basic white label, which will be pre-cut for you, is from the All That dies. So we will pre-die cut that white label for you. And then you'll cut your designer paper. This is sort of a chevron piece. Again, the little light watercolor translucent images. So little lines. It's like dark berry, light berry, and then maybe bubble bath. then lemon lolly, then really light lemon lime twist, then darker peacock, lighter peacock, darker blueberry, lighter blueberry, etc. So you have the lines going all in one row, one direction, then the next row is going the opposite direction. So it kind of forms a chevron or herringbone type pattern. White background, really pretty. All the same colors. So this is like 3 inches by, I think, 5. But again, the measurements will be on the blog. Yeah, 5 1/4 by 3. So, but you're going to use the scratch paper. Don't forget, because you need additional balloons on this one. So let me grab a scrap because I forgot to get myself one. I'm just going to use this because I only need 2 balloons and 4 streamers for this card. So 2 balloons. I'm going to grab my stamps and the streamers, and then let me see what it says. So I put happy birthday on this card. It's a nice sort of cursive, fancy kind of font there for happy birthday. And then the colors I'm using, my balloons are going to be lemon lolly, that gorgeous new yellow. It's very like a soothing yellow. I did clean the stamp already. So hopefully I did it good. It reminds me of some kind of food or candy, this yellow. But I can't think what it is. But anyway, it's called Lemon Lolly. It's really pretty. It's a nice pastel kind of yellow color. But yeah, still vibrant, like Lori was saying. Let me clean the stamp real quick. I'm actually borrowing Landa's for in person. So mine will be Bubble Bath and hers will be the Lemon Lolly color. But anyway, then on top of that, in Berry Burst, I'm going to stamp the confetti balloon. So tap, tap, tap. Remember, don't press hard, don't go crazy. Stamp that right on top. And it just looks really cool. So you have that Berry Burst color pop there on top. And then I will add my greeting to the, oh, well, it's fine. I add my greeting to the label, Happy Birthday, in Berry Burst. And then I want 4 Berry Burst tassels that are going to get die cut out. So stamping them on the scrap paper. And then I'm going to loosely hand cut all this out and die cut it. Throw these ink pads back in my tub. Okay. Trying to clean up a little bit so that the tub is actually not missing anything when I start using it in class. Hopefully those aren't too close together. We will see in a minute. Grab my machine. I always have a clean plate for my top one. That solves a lot of issues that you can have when die cutting. A reminder, I'm making my dies go in long and skinny, so I would not turn that horizontal. And yeah, see there, I don't know if you can see it there. I'll bring it up just to show. There is a large white border around this balloon. See how this one fits like, I call it, it hugs the image. You don't have to look for the white border. For some reason, they made this balloon have the white border. You can visually see when you're die cutting. So they don't normally do our dies that way. That's why you can stamp them a little closer together usually. You can tape these down if you want, or need, I should say. I just lock them in usually like that. Here's that white border you see. This one has less of a white border, and I did cut that a little crooked, but the way this card is, it's fine. You won't see it. Okay. I should have pre-cut these for the video like the rest of them, but I didn't even think about it, honestly. So do them now. And I normally don't go backwards because it's unnecessary, but it's a little faster in this case. I don't recommend going all the way out and coming all the way back. I'm like, that is time that you did not need to spend. This one's perfect. Because it cuts in one time unless you're doing something super intricate and you've tested it and it needs that. But anyway, that's just me. But when you have only one image that you're die cutting and you put it up here really close to the top, which of course I would recommend the top, meaning where it's going to go into the machine first. Then it does save you time if you just let that get cut and then bring it back. If you're like me and you're always in a hurry. Stampin' Up, you should have given us 2 tassel dies. Save me a minute here. I actually only had 1 tassel on each balloon. Excuse me, when I first made this card, and I went back and added the second one on each balloon because I thought it needed it. So there we go. Okay, ready for this here. Kay says, absolutely love these folders. Love it. I agree. Those folders are amazing. When they come back in stock, y'all should get them if you don't have them. Great card colors. Who said that? Jackie, thank you. Y'all know me. And years ago, I was not this way at all, but here's the color combo right here. Just read the designer paper. That's what I copy. So, but this one, like, it is so many colors. Azure afternoon, azure afternoon, berry burst, blueberry bushel, bubble bath, fresh freesia, lemon lime twist, lemon lolly, lost lagoon, misty moonlight, pretty peacock. So I was trying to not use all those colors in one class because that's a lot of ink pads to have to own. So I did reduce, like I scaled it down. So you could have gone even more crazy with the color combos. Doing what I do, which is using the designer paper as an example. Okay, so I just attached that designer paper right down the middle of the Berry Burst cardstock. And now I'm going to attach that to my card base. I did put more adhesive than I normally do because of the heavy embossing of these dots. So those 2 are flat on my card. And then the balloons, look at my sample. My recipe card here to show y'all too. The balloons, yeah. So I did the top left balloon flat, so it's going to be more toward the top and the left, and of course at an angle it's flat. And then the second balloon will have Stampin' Dimensionals, so it's a large balloon, but I will just make like a triangle of dimensionals. For me, that's plenty. And this one will go more toward the right, more lower. Let me use my greeting here just to make sure I don't have it too low where it's going to interfere with that, but I think that's fine. Perfect. Okay. And then my two of my tassels, this is the less good one, will be flat on the left side. I'm just using my silicone craft sheet. Add these tassels here. I don't know if they need to go. I guess they would go on the outside of the end of the balloon. Okay. And then the other 2 tassels I use dimensionals on. So don't forget, this is a class y'all can sign up for, Stamp a Stack for May 2023. You can register. I'm going to put my greeting on here with dimensionals before I add that last tassel. You can register for the club now. You can cancel anytime. You'll save $2. You'll also be eligible to earn $25 in free merchandise. And what's the word I'm looking for? And get little gifts from me periodically if you're in the club. Or you can register for the class when I send out that link by May 2nd at the latest. Join my VIP Facebook group as well to get those links sooner also. Usually I post them in there a little bit before they go live. Okay, so we're going to add gems to this, but on this card I did silver bows. So I need 2 silver bows. Let me show you. Put this up while I'm tying. And check some comments. I was thinking a stamp with 3 tassels and a die to match. Who said that? Nora. I was thinking a stamp with 3 tassels and a die to match. Yes. I'm not sure if you mean they should have used 3 tassel dies, but oh, yes, Nora. So I think what you're saying is 1 image, 3 tassels, and 1 die that cuts out all 3 at the same time. Yes, I agree with that. That's a great idea. Oh, I think I just totally tied this off screen, but I've tied multiple bows today, so I'm pretty sure you know how to tie bows, or you've seen how I tie them anyway. I'm doing the silver, but you have gold and silver in the pack. Yes, that would be great. 3 at a time. Knock them out. But I do like this stamped tassel image anyway, even if it only has 1 die. It's really cute. So, you know. I like how solid these images are. They're real thick, not just like dainty. Dainty is fine for some stuff, but of course I'm putting the bows at the bottom of the balloons for the tassels start. And there it is. Card number 3. So there you go. That's 3 of the 4 for Stamp a Stack. Quick reminder, on the blog today at 11 a.m. Central, you will get to see and download these recipe cards. So I kind of listed over here the new products that we don't have access to yet with our programs that are not sponsored by Stampin' Up. This is from mystampinstuff.com where I create these recipe cards. You can view them and or print them. They have the measurements and the supplies used. And again, I put some additional supplies over here just for temporary. So that's there for all 3 of these cards. I'm going to show you our 4th Stamp a Stack card, which I really like. This is the actual one I did the 2 colors of ribbon on. I just got my brain confused. So there's the silver and gold bow. This card says, I think it's time for a celebration. And then on the inside, it says, so thrilled for you. And this is lemon lime twist and blueberry bushel. Lemon lime twist and blueberry bushel. So it's a totally different color scheme than the other 3 cards. They're more, well, they are the berry burst and bubble bath color scheme. But this one is the greens and blues, which I tried to use more in these cards. It just ended up leaning more heavily toward berry burst and bubble bath. But I love this color combo as well. And you get that out of this paper also. Plus there's Pretty Peacock. I didn't even use Azure Afternoon. Like lots of colors when you have this designer paper to be able to play with and make pretty stuff. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this Love these cards and all the new colors. Will catch replay. Thank you for showing your products. Would love some more ideas for sentiments. So, Cindy, you'll have to clarify if you mean for these specific cards or in general. If you're talking what new stamp sets are good, like let me know what your thoughts are. You know, specifically these cards. Wait, what is this? These cards have put some cheer in my very rainy, gloomy day. So fun. Thank you. Thank you very much, Janet. You're always so nice. Eleanor, love these colors together. Lori, wonderful cards. Thank you. In general, Cindy. Okay, cool. So one thing, Cindy, is that's kind of what Alejandra and I do on the paper share, because we're using 12 different papers and only a couple of different stamp sets. So we choose the ones that are sentiment heavy and we design with those. So that might be an event you might think about, the paper share party, or even just purchasing the virtual version of that. So that gives you ideas of how to make cards without necessarily balloons or flowers or whatever, and just put words on there. So anyway, that's hopefully might be a helpful suggestion on that as well. Let me look over here on Facebook. Nora, yes, I interpreted what you said right. Peggy, fun cards. Thank you, Jackie. Cute. Nora loves the colors. Thank you, guys. Peggy loves the fringe die. Hey, Tommy. Good to see you as well. Kay, thank you so much. Jean, I love Berry Burst. Yes. Yes. I kind of forgot how much I like that color. And Lemon Lime Twist, I just barely blocked out of my mind. I just don't really remember it very well, but it's really pretty. And of course, it looks great with Berry Burst also. That was like the thing when these colors were out, but I don't know why. I just don't remember it very well, like using it. But anyway, whatever. Cindy loved this bundle. I wonder where it's such a large amount of white. I know. I mean, personally, I think it looks fine, but I'm not used to it. So it really threw me off when I made these samples. I stamped a bunch of balloons. I stamped all different colors because I didn't know what I was going to use. They were all too close together. After I cut the first one, I was like, oh, crap. Well, let me flip this paper over and start over. So that's part of it too. But yeah, I agree. It's like, I don't know. Maybe they accidentally did it and they're like, well, we'll just pretend we did that on purpose. Cool. Well, thank you guys so much. Thanks, Dora, as well. Thank you so much. Cindy, I want it all, definitely. Lemon, lime, and berry is so gorgeous together. Exactly. Oh, lemon, lime, and blueberry. Yes. Yes. I thought you were saying berry first because I saw the word berry. But yeah, definitely those colors. Awesome. Well, everyone have a great day and a great week. I should see you next week on Thursday at 9 a.m. Central, which will be May 4th already. If you do have any questions about anything I talked about today, the class, joining my team, getting this new stuff early, getting a discount on your purchases, any of my other events, if you need info about the recipe cards, any of that stuff, let me know. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys, when I talk to you next time. Thank you very much. Have a great week. Bye.